while we were in Kauai, we wanted to see the Nepali coast from the ocean and selected Captain Andy's Kauai boat tours. When we signed up for the tour, Captain Andy's website was careful to note that they are always in pursuit of the best conditions. If there's bad weather, they wouldn't go to the Nepali coast. Well, apparently Captain Andy prioritizes safety over fun. Just kidding, it was fun even though we didn't go to the Nepali coast. We were really looking forward to the Nepali coast, but the night before we were to leave, we received a text that the weather at the Nepali coast prevented travel there. They would head east, up, and then north up the Kauai coast. We were told that wherever we went, Captain Andy promised an unforgettable adventure on the water. We were given the option of canceling for no fee, and fortunately we didn't cancel, and we're glad that we didn't, as we had a great time. The Captain Andy crew was really friendly and kind. We're still able to explore Kauai's stunning coastline, taking in majestic views, and we saw plenty of whales, turtles, and dolphins. Captain Andy billed this as a premier Kauai morning snorkel cruise. However, we really enjoyed all the excitement and adventure of just being out on the ocean and seeing things. Right here, this is the hotel that we're staying at. I have a separate video on this. This is the Grand Hyatt Kauai. So if you get a chance, check that out. We really enjoy being able to see our hotel and even our room from the ocean. The ocean at the Hyatt is generally considered not swimmable. There are volcanic rocks across the beach, so entering and exiting the ocean in the area directly behind the hotel is not safe. If you slip on this rock, it will really hurt. However, the property has so much to offer with its pools, lagoon, and beautiful beach. There's really not much to miss with the ocean. Plus, we got to see the ocean from Captain Andy's catamaran. The hotel has some tall cliffs just north of the hotel. You may be tempted to jump off the cliffs as this guy did, but I don't recommend it. You could really get hurt. The 65-foot Star Yacht catamaran was very luxurious. We took some Dramamine before we left. However, the twin hulls of the catamaran really made the boat quite smooth. There was one person that wasn't feeling very well, so if you ever get sick, I do recommend that you take Dramamine before you go. The wind wasn't blowing much, so we didn't do much sailing. Instead, the boat used their motors. The entire crew was very friendly and professional. The boat wasn't overly crowded, so there was plenty of seating areas, and we had no problems settling into a comfortable spot. We left early in the morning and were really able to explore the gorgeous coastline. We traveled some time before going snorkeling. As we entered the boat, they had a fine continental breakfast. Nothing too fancy, but just some food. For lunch, they had a grilled barbecue meal with both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. The cook came around and took our orders before he started cooking so he could know how much he needed to make and of what kind of foods. Most people wore a swimsuit and brought layers, including a light jacket, sunblock, sunglasses, a towel, and a camera. There's places to change on board. The cabin had shaded cabin areas, comfortable cushioned seating, freshwater showers, and a clean restroom. After a few hours of sailing, we arrived at a cove where we snorkeled. Most people got in the water. There's plenty of fish, as you can see. The yellow inflatable life jackets were recommended, but were not required. Captain Andy did keep a lifeguard in the ocean, but everybody seemed like they're pretty good swimmers, so she really didn't have a whole lot to do. You can see underneath the catamaran, I tried to swim all the way underneath, but the captain didn't like that. So just have to take a video of looking underneath. We really enjoyed our trip with Captain Andy. It was a fun time, good food. We saw lots of fish, saw some whales, dolphins, turtles. Everything was perfect, and it was something we would definitely do again. At this point, I've said everything I'd like to say, so I'll just let you like and enjoy looking at the scenery here. Would ask that you please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thank you very much.